Well, well, well. The chat is working. It is slightly more delayed for YouTube than Twitch, but I can live with that. Hey Turbo, what's up, man? Uh, I'm doing my weird Euro hour thing today, I guess, like morning stream. So we will see how many viewers we get. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a little less than usual. So Turbo, since you're here, you gotta tell me how the volume is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that, well, other than the Windows sound, I'm gonna guess this is too quiet. That's weird, like the sound effects are higher. Like the little click of me going through the menu is set louder than the music. Even though they're all at 30%. It sounds good to you, but you're on headphones. Even compared to my voice, because I'm just looking at the like the mixer or whatever, like the volume levels, and I look like 4 times louder than the music. So my favorite thing about streams is screwing around with audio issues. It's a grand old time. Alright. I might I don't know, I might bump it just like a little bit, maybe to 40%. Or like, I don't know, 35. Try some gameplay. That's an idea. Alrighty. Well, I am going to start recording this, even though we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch, because my plan, assuming I don't get lazy, is to actually cut this up and edit it and kind of take out all the extraneous bits and turn it into kind of like a tutorial sort of on Terraria Skyblock. So that way I won't have to like re-download it from YouTube or whatever later. Alright, Rogi is going to go away. Goodbye, Pierogi. Then we'll do this. And here we are on 1.4.5.6 of Terraria. Fresh game, right? No character, no world. So, our boy here is going to be MRG, Malcolm Rose Gaming, of course. We're going to play Classic. I've played Terraria before, right? But I have not played for a long time, so things like the Shimmer didn't exist back when I beat the game. The Moon Lord was a thing, but there's like certain bosses that didn't exist. Like there's like some kind of like, I don't know, there's some kind of like fairy queen thing that you can fight, Empress, whatever. It's like I know there's definitely some fights that I haven't done. Most importantly, the seed that I'm doing, Skyblock, involves starting on a small island like the old Minecraft Skyblock, and then building up the world, just with like the items that you get. So, you know, like Minecraft, there are biomes in this game. Certain enemies spawn in those biomes. So I don't know, I'll kind of explain it or talk about it as I go along. But anyway, these difficulty levels have always struck me as kind of silly, because, I mean, Journey is basically just like free play. Like, you can just kind of, I don't know, you can just kind of like create whatever you want. We're not doing that. I like Classic. If you die, you drop money. You know, some people do play this on hardcore where you just straight up lose your character if it dies. But I've never really understood that, because there are mechanics around dying. Like when your character dies, you drop a like a gravestone, and you need a certain number of gravestones to build a graveyard biome. So I don't really get the point of hardcore. I mean, I guess I get it, and it's like an interesting challenge, but we're not doing this. We're just gonna play Classic. And then as far as this stuff goes, here we go, randomized player. We're gonna do this until we find a guy who looks relatively cool. Well, he looks relatively cool. Alright, and we're gonna customize him just a bit. Let's see, do we want chrono hair? Or do we want to be, like, a really souped-up Guile? I think we'll be a really souped-up Guile. We're gonna, let's see, that's, hell yeah, alrighty. Blue, of course, yes, of course. Yeah, there we go. What is this? Is this, okay, this is his skin. Alrighty. And then there was one more thing I was going to change. Actually, he's looking pretty good. I think, yeah, this is the most important part of the game, of course. Give him the guy voice. All right. Maybe we can. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, he needs to sound constipated, like he's working real hard. Yeah, that's ideal. All right. None of this, of course, affects anything. I think you can change the way he walks or something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like the robe already. Very important stuff. All right, here's Malcolm Rose Gaming. Here he is. So then, you know, you made your guy. Then you make a world. And Terraria is this game that has just been in development for like a bajillion years. So they just keep adding crap to it. So we're going to make this a small world. Typically, I like the large worlds, but because this is Skyblock, it's going to be completely empty anyway. This is... The difficulties I don't think existed when the game was first made. We're going to play Master, because we're real men in this chat. Let's see. Let's we're just going to call it Bitcoin. No. We can be more clever than that. Skyblock world. Yes. Not creative at all. But anyway, so they have these seeds now. And there's different challenges and stuff, like probably the most notorious one is Get Fixed Boy, where it just adds a bajillion really irritating things to the game. But we're just going to do Skyblock. And what that's going to do, you hear that little noise, that means it's a special seed, I think. And that's what's going to just erase the entire world except for one island in the sky. We'll go with random for the type of evil. This kind of determines, if you haven't played Terraria before, this kind of determines, like there's a purple corruption type evil area in the world, or a kind of bloody red corruption type evil in the world, and it's like, it determines certain bosses and certain enemies. You can actually get both in the world if you know what you're doing. Or if you import items from like another world, because you can take characters from one world to another. Anyway, this looks like what we want to do. All right. All right, so we're up here. We start with the regular stuff: sword, pickaxe, copper axe. Except we also have this solidifier. Again, let me know if the volume is messed up. Now, I have not done this before to like completion. I did fool around on a Skyblock world to get kind of a rough idea of how it works. I'm going to start out by hollowing out some of this dirt. Wow, the sound effects are like incredibly loud, actually. That's what I think. So maybe we're going to do a little something about that. Just the mining noises are... it's huge. That still seems so much louder than the music. Correct me if I'm wrong on your end. I can always just lower the volume in my headphones, I guess. That's a little better. I don't know. Let me know if you think I should lower it more. But yeah, other things about the world, or about the run in this seed, are relatively normal. Like, there's still a day-night cycle. You know, the bosses, as far as I know, are pretty much the same. But I do know that these jellies sometimes have stuff in them that they normally wouldn't have. Like, oh shit, there's a, you know, there's like some, that looks like copper. It looks like copper to me in the one. Okay, that one had torches. I actually don't remember if, I don't remember if they can have torches in them. Let me move this stuff around a little bit. I don't remember if they can have torches in them in the base game. But they definitely, as far as I know, cannot have ores in them. Oh shit, that's okay. Again, we're gonna need some graveyards anyway, so, or gravestones. But like that one has ropes in it. Pretty sure that can't happen in outside of the Skyblock seed. But like this is the entire world. This little island is all you. It's all you get. However, we're gonna change that. This crappy little sword, as you've noticed, is well, it's crappy. So we're gonna try to fix that as fast as possible. Like we need a weapon that doesn't suck. However, that solidifier that we were so graciously gifted. Oh wait, hold on. There's one thing I need to do before I keep going. 1 second. I'm watching the chat on my other machine and I forgot to turn off the screensaver. There we go. Anyway, yeah, we were given the solidifier, and what this is it's a thing, it's like a crafter for doing things with gel. And there are a couple of weapons you can make with gel. Oh my god. We were both lucky and unlucky that we got this pinky or whatever. He's got like a million HP. And this little sword is just not... I almost just want to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. If I just stay slightly out of his range, I should be able to... Or I could just die, that's fine too. I didn't want him to show up until I had the better weapon anyway, because, yeah, he has a lot of HP, and the basic copper crap is just not gonna cut it. Okay, we got our first acorn. It would be nice if we could go ahead and start planting trees to get wood. That means we could get like a little armor and maybe not take so much damage. I guess you could just abuse the guide for as long as he stays alive and have him shoot his little arrows, which do more damage than anything you've got when you start out. But like we can't. I will say this: we could take the slime that we've made here, and it's possible for us to make a slime workbench. And there's certain things we could make once we had that, but not too much. Like we need wood. We need more gel. Claiming this stream for EOR. I don't know what EOR is. Favorite DCSS streamer. Well, thank you, Starcatcher. How you doing, man? Maybe I will stream DCSS again someday. What's going on with the latest version? Have they continued ruining the game? Is that a thing? The Ralph. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the Ralph mail. He Can you imagine being arrested in Milwaukee? You're trapped in Milwaukee of all places. Not a good look. Not a good time. I can think of a lot of places where I would not want to be arrested, but I think that Milwaukee might be, I don't know, that just sounds like one of the worst possible places to have that, to have legal troubles. No, he did come back to the U.S. Oh, you don't know the news. Do you know the news? He did come back to the U.S., and he met with, shall we say, a lady of ill repute. Long story short, he is, I believe, currently cooling his heels in a jail cell. You know, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. As as my favorite phrase goes. Alright, so we're making slime blocks out of this gel. I really actually shouldn't be doing this. I should be saving up my, this is so stupid. I should be saving up my gel for weapons. That was a mistake. That's okay. There's lots of it. Well, I wish this little guy hadn't spawned. I shouldn't complain though, because he's gonna have a ton of gold for me when I finally finish killing him. But yeah, the real goal, as far as I know, for the start of Skyblock is you just want to collect 50 gel, and then you can get a weapon that doesn't suck. Yes, Limatel. Well, that is the situation, and that is the situation where he got arrested. So, anyway, I want to plant trees, but I couldn't do that until I found these grass seeds that were in one of the slimes. Now that we have grass seeds here, I can do that. All right, because trees will only grow on grass. They will not grow on dirt. That grass will now spread to the rest of these dirt blocks. And if I want to speed up the process, I can plant more grass if I can get more seeds, which it looks like that little slime there has some. All right, new strategy. We're going to lure these guys over to the guide, who, unlike me, has an attack power a little bit stronger than that of an infant. And he's just going to do the work for us. Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing the needful, Tanner the guide. Alright, we're almost to 50, I think. This is mod. Actually, no, this is the base game. However, I am playing on a special seed where you just type Skyblock into the seed name, and it's a vanilla. I mean, you could say it's a mod, but it's like it's in the vanilla game. No. It has everything. You can progress through. As far as I know, you can progress through the game entirely normally, except you have to build all the biomes up and kind of do it yourself. So, I mean, if you think about it, if you can get a whole, like, so the way that you spawn the Wall of Flesh in the base game, as far as I remember, is you fight a voodoo demon, you get a voodoo doll of the guide, all right, and then you throw the guide doll into the lava. But if there's no lava, then how do you do that, right? So we have to find a way to get lava. Now, I have, like, ancient crystallized memories of hell slimes dropping lava when they die. So if I just, like, make a pool of lava with that, I mean, I assume they still do that, then it seems to me that I could spawn the Wall of Flesh right now if I wanted to. Like, it really wouldn't be hard. I would need blocks, obviously. I would need to put some blocks down in hell, so that there would be space for stuff to spawn. And I would have to get all the way down to the layer, the hell layer. I've set the world to small, so it's a little bit faster. Oh, shit. Okay. I will stop dying here in a minute. You have to make a biome somehow. Yeah, and I've always thought the concept of Skyblock, or just, I don't know, like games in general where there's this idea of building up the world, have always been cool to me. Like Legend of Mana. Again, it's okay that we're dying. I'm going to need a bunch of gravestones anyway, so... Skyblock is cool. I thought the coolest one was, like, the Minecraft thing, where it was like Super Skyblock, where you literally just start on one block, and then you try to figure out how to abuse the mechanics of the game to get out of there. Alright, we have our 50 gel. Let's, we're about to stop sucking, boys. Oh, we have more grass seeds. Let's pop that there. We want our trees to grow. We want to be able to get wood. Alright, yeah, so the game, it really doesn't need to start you with a solidifier, but it does. We're gonna make a spear. We had a choice between a spear and a whip. The whips are, I guess, designed for, like, summons, like they help boost summons. But we don't have a summon, and the spear gives us, like, multi-hit, so... We can now actually fight these things without too much of a headache. As far as I know, I don't think there's slime armor. So we may be out of luck on armor for a moment. And by the way, we've got all this copper ore and stuff now. You know, in a regular game, we've got lead ore, which is kind of like an iron analog. We in a normal game of Terraria, what we could be doing right now is you know, getting some stone and making a furnace and smelting the stuff, you know. Boom, we've got copper armor, lead armor, whatever. And we could really be like actual boomers, poisoning ourselves with lead. But no. We don't have stone, you know. Oh, you're making that joke too. I beat you to it. Stream delay means you lose. I made that little tunnel so that I could chill. By the way, feel free to let me know if the Let me know if the I forgot you can't really jump over zombies at least at first until you have double jump. Let me know if the audio is out of whack at all compared to my voice. But yeah, with the day-night cycle, I think probably there's really no point in me fighting that stuff out there right now. I mean, you could get gold from the zombies, and I guess I could. I remember they block they drop a, what do you call it? Like a shackle. I think I could get a little bit of defense that way, and a little bit would go a long way right now because I'm taking tremendous damage from these basic ass enemies. Uh-oh, the guide is dead. I have to build a house if I want him to come back. All right, this is what we really want. This is. Now we're doing things the clever way. See how I wanted the spear, or why I wanted the spear? Because of the multi-hit. Game is on the low side, but that's intentional. Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, it can be a little low. I still want you guys to be able to hear the music. If it's, like, too low, I guess let me know. It should not be so quiet that, like, you completely can't hear it, you know? It's always hard to... That's like the #1 difficulty I have in streaming is like getting the volume crap right. And everybody, of course, wants a different thing, I suppose. I guess if it's like perfectly audible when I'm not speaking, that's good enough for me. Okay, we got jungle grass seeds. However, you can't plant jungle grass on dirt. You've got to have mud for that, so I cannot make a jungle biome right now. I think that I can make mud by mixing dirt with, like 10% would be better for sure. Sure thing. 45. How's that? I am going to turn that down on my end, though, because that's, Oh. Well, that's why that was messed up. I had that up to 100%. I mean, we can just, we could jack this up a lot, actually. Maybe, well, this was already kind of loud, but... Alright, how is that for you guys? Is that still too quiet? This is going to be a process as we figure out the exact right the exact right numbers. Okay, and what about the sound effects? Actually, I guess I should probably jack up the ambient too. I don't know the exact sounds that controls, but all right. But yeah, as long as you guys can hear it, and it's not, you know. All right. Could use 10% more. Alrighty. This is the ultimate way to troll a streamer, by the way. By just, like, making them futz around with the audio settings, not the music. Sound, oh, the sound effects, okay. Yeah, okay, that seems... I'm just looking at the lines on the thing. Should be perfect now. Alright. Feel free to let me know if that stops being the case or whatever. Alright, so you notice I've made this little hole. It doesn't really count as a house, so NPCs can't move in. But I can sort of, you know, attack the zombies from below. Hey, Alf, what's up, man? Oh yeah, Alf loves Terraria. He wanted me to play the Calamity mod, but I've decided to do Skyblock instead. Maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll do... Actually, I wonder if Calamity and Skyblock are, if you could do both at the same time. That could be interesting. It's, like, more difficult, adds new bosses and things. Yeah, I am alive. I streamed about a week ago, and now I'm streaming again. Maybe we can even get on a schedule again at some point, I don't know. At this point, we're basically just waiting for daylight. Like, we want to... I mean, it's fine to fight these enemies at night, and maybe I can gather some stuff I'll need for later, but there's not a lot that is going to help me immediately that I'm going to get from the zombies or the demon eyes. Money, I guess. Twice in one arbitrary time period. Exactly. Perfect. Alright, these guys, I want to lure them down here. Be wonky and probably broken progression. Yeah, I mean, Skyblock does kind of rely on the special Skyblock enemies. Hey, okay, okay, well, I guess I really didn't need the spear. We could have been using the sickle. You know, we can get tons of blocks now by getting hay. 10 melee damage, 9 melee. We did roll keen. I'm probably gonna stick to my spear because this thing, I mean, this thing is fine. But oh, we got 8. I just realized we got 8 wood. We didn't chop down any trees, but sometimes the slimes have wood in them. This one drop changes everything. Well, so with the sickle, we can get hay, which is a block. So like I could make a bunch of houses and stuff with it. But I think we're gonna hold off on making houses for a minute, and I'll explain why later. I want to get some ropes, and I want to get us down into the cavern layer before I make a town and start getting guys. Because I have a theory about, I mean, again, I haven't really looked too much stuff up, but I did look up how the Shimmer works, because that's new to me. I didn't play when that existed. There's actually, I lied. There is one other piece of ground in the world. There's something called the Shimmer. Like, there's this island, and then there's one other island. And the Shimmer is like this pool of crap that you can throw items into it, and you get other items back out depending on what you've thrown in. Like, I don't know, like certain blocks will become other blocks. And usually those things are related to each other. So I have a little scheme in mind to get gems, and it involves the Shimmer. And I don't know how else I'm going to get gems without using it, so that's like the one thing, because I did need to figure out, like, how do I get certain blocks. But for the most part, I really haven't looked anything up here. And the test run that I did, I got stone and then I quit, so I wasn't really terribly far. So there are certain things I don't really know. Like, for example, I don't know how I'm going to do the things that require demon altars. Because as far as I know, there's no demon altars in the world. Which means I can't smash demon altars. Which means, I think every time, if I remember correctly, every time you smash a demon altar, more hard mode ores show up in the world, and something else happens. I don't know. But we'll cross these bridges as we come to it, and I'm gonna actually do my best to not look anything up. There's also, I guess, like, trinkets that only spawn in chests. There are no chests. You know, there's no dungeon chests, actually. So, like, certain items, I don't know how you would even get them. Get that star, you coward. Yeah, here we go. I'll just... Sure thing, buddy. Got it. Let me just get this other one. I'm really taking a big risk here. Thank you. I think eventually I'm gonna, once I get access to water, I am going to fill this up so I can have like a sky block or a sky island water source for the angler quests and things. So I don't want to turn this into housing. I want to like hollow this out. I want a lot of dirt anyway, but like I want to hollow this out and then fill it with water if I can. I'm not entirely sure how to get water. I know how to get lava. Assuming that the slimes still block lava, lava's going to be easy. I think maybe you can like leave a bucket out in the rain and get water that way. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that means I'm reliant on it raining, I guess. I don't know of any enemy that drops water or any way to like cheese water into existence. No, wait a minute. There's that spell. There's that spell that it creates a rain cloud, right? So maybe you can... I don't think that actually... Oh, no. Okay. Slime is falling from the sky. Hello. That's new. Yeah, that's the new cloud slime. He has clouds inside of him. He spawns up here in this layer. We actually really don't want there to be a slime rain right now, because that means the slime king will show up if I kill enough of these guys. And that's a big problem. Actually kind of happy that we just got owned there, because now I know the exact spot where I spawn. Yeah, I did get slimed, it's true. I want to do this. Alright, hold on. I want to make a, I guess you would call it a elevator. How many ropes have we gotten so far? Well, first of all, why don't we go ahead and make a little more slime. Oh, shit. I don't want to waste my precious wood, which I don't have much of, on a workbench if I don't have to. God, the spear's great. Imagine trying to do this with a sword. We need armor, right? So what I want to do is I want to use some of this slime to make a workbench. Maybe I'll make wood armor. Woodberry, yes, woodberry. I should chop this tree down, right? Because the cool thing about chopping down trees is... Oh my god. Please finish... Okay, alright. I gotta wait until the slime is over and just, like, farm these in the meantime. If I kill enough of these guys, I will get a banner for, like, blue slimes and other slimes, and that will decrease the amount of damage I'm taking from them. So it's kind of like a poor man's path to sort of having defense. Should just like... Well, here's what I really want to do. I want to take the wood, I want to get the workbench, I want to take the wood that I have and make a hammer, and then I can show you guys like a little cheesy thing that I can do. Let's take this over here. Okay, yeah, we can bounce him. He's got a very small hitbox, that's okay. This guy's going to give us some gold. Oh, there we go. Got him in the hole. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, 4 gold, 33 silver. That's actually a lot. I think you need 1 for the merchant to show up. So that's going to be nice. Why don't we why don't we stick this block here so I can have some breathing room here. I wonder if I can just... Thank you. Alright, sadly that did not drop any acorns. I was thinking we could have like a little self-sustaining thing going on, but of course not. So yeah, this workbench takes 10 wood. We don't want to waste our wood right now. So we'll just make, I'm going to assume it's 10 slimes for a workbench. You can definitely make a slime workbench. Hold on. Okay, you need the solidifier to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to make a bunch, it's fine. Oh, wait, no I'm not. I don't have that much gel. Oh wait, there it is. It's shaped weird. Alright, we got our workbench now. We're going to make a wooden hammer out of some of this wood. I'm going to use office blocks to make the town because they look kind of cool. Do I want to waste my wood right now on armor just to get a little more defense? I suppose I probably do. It's not like it's not renewable. Okay, so check this out. We are gonna hammer this. I think I can do it this way, and now I can fit my spear through, and we can be extra super de duper cheesy. This is what Terraria is all about, if I remember correctly, like building arenas and using the terrain to your advantage, and just being kind of cheesy. Now I'm not getting attacked. Now I can kind of sort of fight all this stuff and farm the gel. And let's see, how much rope do we have? We have 22 rope. We would like to have more rope. There's an acorn there that I want. Things don't despawn, I don't think. Or if they do, it takes a good long while. Okay, we're gonna make a hole here too. Yeah, once you've hammered out the blocks, they change shape and... Oh, hey, alrighty. He is small enough to get through a single tile. Now, we lose our gold when we die, but it drops on the ground and then enemies can pick it up, so we're not really losing it as long as the slimes don't jump off the island into the abyss or whatever. At some point, I want to make a container so I can, like, drop my gold off, because it's going to be really, really helpful for us to be able to buy certain things once we make some NPCs show up. I probably could build a more clever trap so it's a little easier to hit these guys. But for now, I'm just going to kind of switch from kill hole to kill hole. And I mean, it's good enough. And we are getting, like, lots of stuff that we're going to need for later. Like, I'm getting gold and various other ores. We're getting more rope. Rope is the blocker here, because I want to go deeper, and I want to build structures. I want to build structures at the cavern layer. The reason I want to do it at the cavern layer is because, if I remember correctly, when you're at the cavern layer or also in hell, and you have a town, when animals spawn, I think the animals will not spawn as regular animals. Like, you know, you get like squirrels and stuff near the town, and then you can use a net to capture them, right? But if you're in the cavern layer or lower, I want to say that they spawn as like ruby squirrels and like emerald squirrels, and it's like gem themed. And I have a suspicion, if I dunk those guys into the Shimmer, I have a suspicion that they will turn into actual gems. And I really want gems because, well, you can do various things with them. Build a pit, give it a wall. It's made of hammered platform. Oh yeah, I guess slimes don't really go through platforms, do they? Build a pit, give it a wall. It's made of hammered platform. You can stab through it, and you set underground on the other side. So I don't even need to do this hammer bullshit, do I? I can just, hold on, let me make a whole bunch of these slimes. Okie dokie. Let's test this. I mean, this isn't going to work on... I think zombies will go right through, but... Oh my god. God damn it. Pinky. It's surprising how many of these are spawning. This guy is supposed to be a rare spawn, I believe. Again, not complaining, it's fine to have gold, but we need a container to put that in or I'm just gonna lose it. Do you need the hammered wall to ensure you can damage through? The spear will go through, it will go through platforms, I know that much. This forces them to pile up. Build a pit, give it a wall, it's made of hammered platforms so you can stab through it. Well, like, for example, this. This is slime proof. Right here. So... this is, like, way better. Yeah, oh yeah, no. The spear will absolutely not go through solid brick. That's why I had to do that hammer thing to kind of trick the game into. Yeah, no, I agree. Your idea is way better. I believe you may have played more Terraria than me, but yeah, no, that is a really good idea. I don't know how I'm gonna build that with these guys. Currently monopolizing the surface due to the slime rain. Hold on, you know what we could do? I could go over here and like build the structure. Yeah, I know what we'll do. do, I'm going to take that out, my dirt. Okay. Okay, we're going to make this... Actually, we want this to be really small, come to think of it. We're going to purposefully let them in. Not just yet, but in a moment. Hold on. No. We're going to put this here. Okay, here's where I live. Alright. The problem is that if this is too small, I don't know how... Oh, okay. I don't know, like, how many are going to fall in. But I guess it's good enough. Alright. Oh, they moved the banner thing. It's here now. So now we have banners. Okay, so now we have this buff that says increased damage and defense from the following. Do it to the side, it'll be way easier. Because... Do it to the side, it'll be way easier. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, make the hole really, really big, and then they can fall in. More can fall in more easily, and then I'm off to the side. That makes sense. That does make sense. Well, hold on. I have to close this hole again. You can build a wall out of... just out of platforms that are... And they won't cross a horizontal wall of hammer platforms? Like that. They become staircases, from what I remember. So you're telling me if I do this, they will not go past. Alrighty. I was just gonna make, like, do the little trick where you just use a solid wall and, you know. Well, I mean, I'm also kind of protected just by the terrain here, because they try to jump into the ceiling above me. There's another pinky. Alright, we're definitely going to have enough rope once the slime rain is over. Slime has stopped falling from the sky. Okay, so we're not going to summon Slime King today. That is fine. I would not be able to beat him at the moment. Hey, fellas. I don't really know how the tree growing mechanics work in terms of, like, you know, how long it takes. I think maybe you have to not be on the screen. Might want to put the platform wall on the same side as your house so you're not trapped. What do you mean, like spawn trapped? Here's the spawn. By the way. And here's what I want to do. Here's what I actually want to do. I want to be able to just, like, spawn. If anytime I die, I want to be able to spawn and just immediately go down if I feel like it. That's why we're going to put the rope leading down right here. So the way I have it now, you have to walk through your own kill pit to get in and out. Oh, you mean, like, give myself a way to exit? Get a wall on the left side. I'm not sure if I'm following what you mean. That tree totally just grew while I was looking at it, so... Myth busted. Left side of the kill pit. I mean, this is the kill pit, right? And there was a wall blocking it, and I mean, I'll put a door there eventually, probably. I'm gonna kill these zombies, and then I'm gonna... Oh, hold on, let's just... Wow. Okay, they can jump a little higher than I thought. Enemies can open doors sometimes. That is true, yeah, like Blood Moon or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna do that for now to block this off, and then we're gonna build our little... We're going to the cavern layer. Come hell or high water, that is what we're doing. Because different enemies will spawn at different layers, on different kinds of terrain, different times of day, different weather, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we got our ropes, and because I've set a small world, this should take us... I don't know if it's going to take us to the cavern layer, but we're at least going to get underground. It's nighttime. Let's just keep placing these. You can still sort of hear the sound effect as it goes lower. I would really like some office blocks, actually. How much wood do I have? Oh shit, don't you come down here. Oh, you can't, yeah. There's another seed that might be fun. Someone found an everything seed. Yeah, you're talking about Get Fixed Boy. I've tried that a little bit, just like fooling around off stream. And it's like, it could be fun. It could be a fun challenge. I think it's... I like Skyblock because it's a little more, I guess, like, chill. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for, like, the ultimate, you know, actual, like, difficulty, that would be it. I wonder if anybody's ever done, like, a hardcore run of that. Seems like it'd be pretty hard. Because there's just, like, traps everywhere, boulders falling on your head. Someone found a new one that is less evil. Huh, interesting. I didn't really like the whole starting in the underworld and digging up thing, because, like, what they did to the surface or whatever, you know, it's this entire surface is corrupt and has, like, a 20 times spawn rate. And it's, like, always nighttime. It's just, like, the aesthetics of it were not really that interesting to me. Mostly neutral or positive. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of slime. Acorns, enough wood probably to make a, oh, shit. That's okay. The platforms do not... Oh man, that's a lot of gold. The platforms do not block anything but slimes. Like, other enemies will happily go right through them. I really hope he got most of my gold. Alright, there's some. But that zombie got away with some of it. And oh, there we go. That's most of it. That's fine. Sent to the bone zone, indeed. Do you need the... Yeah, okay, you only need a, workbench to make office blocks. Office blocks don't do anything special. It's just like gel and, it's just like gel and wood. I just kind of like the way they look. And I was gonna build some stuff. Okay, let's, I wanted more wood, so let's plant some trees. And if we go off screen for a while, maybe we'll be so lucky that they actually grow, yeah? We have grass seeds still, so we can put that there, and we can take this acorn and plant that. Actually, I might as well plant the rest of my acorns. It'd be kind of silly for me not to. Oops. We'll also make better pickaxes and axes and things. Hey, Toasted, what's up, man? Yeah, you were thinking about me the other day, because you're in love with me. And that means you should send me all your money. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? This is the latest update to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. It's kind of a weird update. They've really changed the game. I'm not sure if you're a fan of Terraria or not, but this is the Skyblock. So they made a Skyblock seed like in Minecraft. Okay, we're gonna light this stuff up just for my convenience. You recognize this fork? Alright, stick that there. Alright, we've got our trees. Trees are growing. All the acorns are growing. Hopefully. We're gonna go down. Okay, so you'll see the background transition. So this is the surface, and then up in that, that's the sky, obviously. Down here is the surface. I'm on a small world, so the transition is a little faster than it would be. Now we're in the underground. Whoa, shit! Okay, alrighty. That, I did not have as much, I did not have as much rope as I thought I had. Hold on. I'm trying to place some... Yeah, do that. Alright, that's fine. Jeez. We're gonna place some dirt here. And now we have an underground biome. And I want to say that we can now, it is now possible, if we make this big enough. There's no materials, yeah. Just that little island that we started with. Maybe I should have made the world bigger. Wouldn't really increase the challenge, it would just mean that we have to farm more ropes. Well, there's the dirt of the island that started out. There's some clouds, which are not really that useful. There's some rain clouds. And that's all the blocks you get to start out with. But there are slimes that spawn, and sometimes the slimes have materials in them. And you might have to get clever. Smarter World's going to be 100% smarter for this. Yeah, I figured it would make the stream more entertaining, really. Because I can kind of more quickly get stuff done. Okay, we still have, like, surface level enemies spawning down here, but I think they're actually just falling from the surface. I need to make this a little longer. Oh, here we go. Here's some critters. Snail, worm. I do not have a net yet, or else I'd be capturing those. What about edges? Is the water lava boundaries this side? Nope. No lava, no water. So I have to figure out a way to generate water and lava if I want to progress. I have some ideas. The lava I feel like is going to be really easy. If lava slimes still spawn and poop out lava when they die. Oh, shit. Oh, no, that stones me. That turns me to stone when it hits me. Okay, that was a... Okay, there we go, we have stone now. That was a stone slime. That's fine. Oh, geez, actually, that's not fine. I just lost all that gold. And he's gonna drop right off the edge of the world. Goodbye! Goodbye, 13 gold. Alright, that's annoying. That's not the end of the world, but that is annoying. I should have been being more careful. However, we have a little bit of stone now, which is nice. It's okay. We'll, that's the thing, is, like, hardcore does not actually make sense in Terraria, or I would be doing it. I mean, people have done it, but just in this challenge in particular, Terraria has, like, death mechanics, right? So, oh, okay, we got 5 bombs, that's good. So, like, these gravestones drop, and you need the gravestones. You need the gravestones to make, like, graveyard biomes. So, as far as I know, there is no way to make a graveyard biome unless your character dies a lot, right? So, I mean, I guess you could, like, purposefully die a bunch of times in hardcore, get the gravestones, and then, you know, go from there, but... Dude, wait a minute. Townsfolk drop gravestones? Is that Is that a thing? I thought only players dropped those. It's just not the way the game is designed. Like, there's a lot of things that can end a run, and it's like, technically you can play around it, but I just don't think it's as interesting in hardcore, like, playing hardcore runs in certain other games. I'll tell you what's fun, hardcore Kenshi. No pause. Okay, got a little more rope. Do we have 50... Oh, we almost have 50 stone. We have almost unlocked, smelting technology. Alright, we're making this rope longer. We'll worry about, you know, kill pits in the underground later. Whoa! Okay. Okay, the background will transition into a different looking, wall once we hit the cavern layer. Cavern is below underground. Townfolk only drop gravestones in hardcore worlds. Oh, really? Really? Okay, so there's going to be more than slimes that spawn down here. So I may have to get, like, slightly more clever about the kill hole. Like, I think it's going to have to be... like, one of these. Something like this. Yeah, like that. Nope. Like that. So I can just... That's perfect, Toasted. I also like making shit up. Actually, I don't know if I want this, I don't know if I want this right next to the rope. I mean, it's probably fine for now. Let's just see. Let's just see how this works out. I think it'll be fine. Okay. That's not too bad. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Alright. I'll take it. I guess maybe I might want, like, a way to collect shit. Oh yeah, that's the other problem, is bats are a thing down here. I just heard a bat. So we do have to be, somewhat careful of that. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, can I walk that? No, I can't. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put platforms here for me to just drop down when I feel like it. Hey, you, are you like trying to force your way through my little kill hole? That's not good. This could be better designed, but it's not the worst. Okay, so now I can just walk over here if I want to collect this crap. This is not too bad. Looks like silver ore. Yep, 11 silver ore. And we still don't have enough stone, though, to make, to actually smelt any of this. Tungsten. Yeah, what's the tungsten analog? Because I know that's like, iron and lead are basically equivalent in this game. Tungsten might be one of the, I don't know. Platinum is the one you really want, because that's like the highest defense, I think. One of the highest defense armors in pre-hard mode. That's true. Well, Toasted, what you can do is you can wish for my demise, and then you can wish that the enemy grabs my gold and then takes it off the edge of the world. I guess medium core would be kind of interesting in Skyblock, because your items may very well just drop to the bottom of the world and be gone. Tungsten is equivalent to silver, okay. There's a stone slime. Okay, we're gonna be able to actually have some armor, so we're gonna... I shouldn't have even bothered making the wooden armor, it's trash. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I need a workbench. Let's make an office workbench real fast. Boom, we got the furnace. I do still need an anvil. Now you may be wondering, how do we get an anvil? You know, and it's very simple. We purchase it from the merchant. So we're gonna need to spawn him in soon. Okay, this is gonna be good enough for now. I am going to I've noticed these guys are having a grand old time just jumping right off the edge of the world. So why don't we make this wall higher? How do you get the merchant to spawn? So, we have to build houses. I have not built what people affectionately call any commie blocks yet. But pretty soon, we're going to be building the best office of all time. Secret communist? Yes, I don't think so. It's definitely false. Do I have to... Wait, I'm confused. I thought I could make... I want more office blocks. There's 30. I have 30. I have wood. I have a lot of wood. And I know I have a ton of slime somewhere in this inventory. Let's sort this. Yeah, I have 243 gel. So, oh, there it is. Okay. That should be enough to get a small little area started. However, I still need to make sure I have enough rope to actually get to the cavern layer. I could make my town elsewhere. You know, that's... I could have made it up top. I'm sorry, they're gonna have to start with commie blocks. Actually, wait a minute, no, this is capitalism. This is capitalism now, because I am using office blocks to build it. Alright, look, the background has changed, so... This is the, I think the cavern layer starts pretty fast when you're in a small world. Okay, bug pots. You will eat the bugs. This is the cavern layer, right? Because, like... Well, like a hippie commune? The pods! Yeah, that's underground. And then, okay. I want to go a little lower, though, because when I build my town, it's going to stop enemies from spawning anywhere near it. And I don't want that to screw with my little underground farming area. Whoa, shit! No! Alright. Really need that mining helmet. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Rip gold. We may not be seeing the merchant. I mean, we will, but as you can see, no lava at the bottom. I'm blaming the light for that one. Like the lack of light. Here we go. Okay. So... Beautiful, unobfuscated background. I mean, yeah, dude. You gotta get paid, right? Hey, I'm always trying to get as much money as possible from these streams. So I will absolutely, you know, yes, absolutely gonna cop to the capitalist, you know, cop to the capitalist thing. Oh, you fucking... Okay. Thanks, Mr. Bat. I'm building my house. Just building my house. Mr. Bat has to knock me into the abyss. That's okay. Wait, was that... Oh, shit! I hit the wrong key and I threw my spear into the abyss. That's not good. That's okay, actually. I can make another. There is a button that just hurls your item. That one doesn't... It didn't roll keen, though. What a shame. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna, one of these things, one of these houses is gonna... We're at least gonna get the... Okay, so we're gonna be able to get the Demolitionist right now. We're gonna be able to get the guide back. Alright. Office doors look cool. We'll just... Hold on. Take that away. Put that there. Put up walls you fool. I'm gonna... Give me a second. Jeez. It's happening. It's going to... Oh, you mean so I don't get, so this doesn't happen? Okay, yeah. Fair. Oh yeah, it's not the people that block the spawns, it's player-made walls, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'm remembering the deep lore now. Okay. We're gonna do that. Okay, so when you're building a house in this game, you can click this little housing button and hit question mark, and you can say, what are we missing? We're missing a light source and a chair. The old office chair. I like the way workbenches look, generally, more than the actual tables in this game. They seem to be the correct height. Kind of like a coffee table, I suppose. Just for funsies, we're gonna bring some of these guys back. And, we're gonna get the old office lamp. If I can see where that went. Kind of put it on a table. Okay, we officially have a suitable house. A guy will move in soon. Either the guide or the demolitionist. Not the merchant, because we do not have, one gold anymore. However, what I can do is I can smelt all of these bars. They don't associate with the pores, yeah, fair enough. Actually, I don't need the merchant. I mean, I need him at some point. But, I just realized because I can smelt bars, I can make my own anvil if I feel like it. I think. Lead anvil. Can I please choose to make, like, a copper anvil? Do I have to waste my lead for this? That's kind of a shame. I shouldn't be too greedy. I should just go ahead and do this, probably. Okay, actually no, I should have saved that, because that's more minecart tracks I could have made. It doesn't matter, I'll get more. Anyway, metal is now open to us. I want a bucket in case it starts raining. I think I can collect gold that way. Copper isn't dense enough for an anvil. Well, yeah, no, I know that in real life, but like, this is just going by the video game logic, you know what I mean? We could get a bow, although we don't really have enough, like, wood to make a bunch of arrows, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that just yet. God, only copper armor is available right now. I mean, whatever, it's a highly realistic and scientific game. We'll just throw the helmet on, I suppose, just to get... Oh shit, you know what? I should have made the pants and I should have worn the bucket on my head. I forgot you could do that. That's okay. Okay, I am actually a little confused because somebody should have probably moved in by now. No, no, no! Alrighty, that is the last time that I will fall to the bottom of the world. It's the last time. Hey, Oren. It's Oren's fault. Every time he shows up in my streams, something bad happens. I'm gonna fall over and over. I warned you about the stairs, dog. I told you, dog. I don't believe in safety nets. Listen, OSHA... This is Skyblock. OSHA does not exist in this world. I'm a capitalist. That's true. Yeah, we got all the regulations. We took those out. Oh shit, exists instead. Based. Alright. How do I want to do this? I don't care about... I mean, I want to farm up gold, it's true. What I primarily want right now is more wood, because I've decided that the aesthetic of office blocks is just what we're doing today. More merchant setbacks. Actually, I didn't have any gold to drop, so it's okay. Missing a wall in my kill hole. It's okay. This is my nighttime kill hole now. Where's the dirt? Oh my god, my inventory's getting so junky. Nice. That means we got another banner. Unfortunately, you cannot stack banners. Okay, so this is fine. Just only for slimes, though. Does not work for zombies. However, I can bounce these guys backwards. Hold on. I'm gonna have to keep attacking or I'm gonna die. Unless I just do this. There we go. Actually, we're gonna fix this. Hold on. We're gonna turn this into a actually good kill hole. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say good, because it still kind of sucks in terms of funneling them in, but it's better than it was. Of course, they might just get on top of me, and then not be attackable. We're doing this, we're figuring this out as we go along. Is how this works. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. Wonder if there's a way to get them not to be above my head. I guess I could, I guess what I want to do is I want to have the gap bigger and then like a ceiling here so when they try to jump they can't do it. No rules, no playbook, just cowboy. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, the trees are growing. Right here, just directly in my sight, so... So I think... I would like to leave this kill hole right now, but I also want these demon eyes to, you know, not brutalize me. My ideal world, we could funnel them inside of the killing area as well. This is kind of working, but it's like... It's slow, right? So, I mean... It'll work in a pinch, but we want to improve this. My plan is to break the block above me. Put a platform there. So I can just slip myself in here whenever I want. Maybe clear out some of this wall. Well, you know what? I was gonna just do it, but... It will be daytime soon enough and these demon eyes will just go away. Technically stuff can go through here, and now it is. Okay. Alright. That's okay. I'm gonna fix this up so we can have, like, proper farming. I think maybe what I want is a trapdoor there so I can, like, actually open it and... Or just a regular door somewhere. So I can get in and out without having to break down walls and whatnot. Oh, oh, now you'll go in the hole. Okay. The right side instead of the left. Okay, I now understand exactly what you meant. Okay. I don't know why my brain was refusing to understand, but I get it now. Clearly I did not eat my Wheaties this morning. I guess my issue with that, so you want it like this. And then it's just easily, I just walk over and boom, I have a kill hole. I guess that probably is fine. I was worried about, like, the majority of the spawns coming from the west because there's more land over there. But I can, you know, that is a fixable problem, I suppose. Because I do have zombies coming in from the left. I guess I could just block it off while I'm doing this. 2 brain cells fighting for third place situations. Yeah, pretty much. I am curious how a proper, demon eye kill hole would work, because they really don't like, you know, with their movement style, they really don't like getting trapped in small spaces. The secret commie. No, see, I wanted to build it, I wanted to build the kill hole on the right side because I'm right wing. You get it? Like, that's why I was so resistant. I did not like the idea of being left in any kind of way. So it needed to be a right-wing farming area. Which, to be fair, you know, if you look at history, communists do not do too well at farming. So, you know, I do think if you are going to be right-wing, it's a good idea to do it while farming, because you get like a bonus to your stat. Anyway, how much money do we have? 26 silver. Takes 100 silver to make 1 gold. I am a little confused about why the guide hasn't spawned down there in the cavern layer. I didn't see a message for that, did you guys? But we'll build a bunch more houses, and we'll just kind of see what happens, I guess. Okay, we'll collect our ill-gotten gains. We will finally get more wood. Sadly, that did not give us a... Oh, platinum, nice. The platinum is what I'm most excited for, because that's a lot of defense. High hippie standards. Yeah, maybe not, although it said it was fine. Hey, Cyber, what's up, man? Yeah, platinum, and then I have a secret plan for getting something that I think might be better, but I'll keep that one under wraps for now. There is a set that I remember thinking was a lot of fun. That's attainable before hard mode, and I don't even have to. I don't have to make it myself. I could just loot it. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see. I don't want to put the trees too close together because they won't grow. So, all right. Oh, hello. That gives us permanent magic points. Oh, yeah. Now we can really build some commie blocks. Alright, going into the darkness, that's okay. We can look at our mini-map and figure out what's going on. I feel like maybe there might be a better way to go about building this that's less dangerous, but that's okay. Where are my office blocks? There they are. Chair, table, and light. Those are your three components of any house. If your house has a chair and a table and a light and some walls, that's all you need. So that's you know, you're good to go. Works in real life too. This housing is suitable. This housing is suitable. Is there like some secret rule that they're not allowed to spawn in the cavern layer or something? Because this is starting to get a little confusing. I don't think that matters. I know that happiness levels. Cavern houses are usable. Hey, doesn't do what's up, man. I know that happiness levels affect like what they sell. You know what I mean? Oh, there he is. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, yo, what up, Jeffrey? Is it night? It might be. It could it was night a second ago, so that would explain. They don't move in at night, huh? Okay, we do not have enough office blocks to do what I want here. Give me the bench. Give me another door. Pop that there. My inventory is getting very junky, but thankfully we have unlocked the power of like metal technology. So that means if I could just go grab some more wood. No, Alpha, I know exactly where Jeffrey is, and I don't think it's underground. He's let's just say he's across an ocean right now. I know a certain country he might be in. Anyway, I want to make chests, right? But we need wood for that, and then either iron or lead. We've got lead. So, really... Wait, no, I have wood. Alright. That requires 8 wood and 4 lead or iron. Okay. Well... I don't know why the demolitionist hasn't shown up, because he should show up once you have any kind of explosive, and we looted some bombs off of slimes. So, he should show up at some point. We need to go ahead and become non-impoverished, so we should probably farm a bit more. Let's get some wood here. I'm so excited to unjunk my inventory, it's going to be great. We're gonna get rid of these clouds. Ain't nobody got time for clouds. Actually, you know what I should do? Do we have grass? Yes, we do have grass seeds. What we should do... You know, technically this is the sky layer, right? We don't want to be on the sky layer. We want to be on the surface layer. Now, the difference between the sky layer and the surface layer is incredibly small in a small world. Like, I think it starts... God, is it really that? That's crazy. That is so... That is such little space. That's insane. Anyway, I guess I'm on the surface here. I think I'm considered on the surface here. So we'll grass seed there. And we'll have a nice flat farm. The background determines the layer you're on. Yeah, it's an empty world. That's what Skyblock is. So we have to build the world from scratch. The only thing we had when we started was that sky island up there. So that's the idea of the challenge or the seed or whatever you want to call it. And so we build up the biomes as we go, and we know that certain enemies spawn in certain biomes, and so we have to get access to those, and then that way we can kind of get more resources and whatnot. Alright, this is going to turn into our, probably this is going to turn into our Slime King arena. This is the surface. Here is our surface layer. And we can hear the music, which means, yeah, we're still on the surface. Yeah. There's certain items in slimes that typically would not show up in a normal game of Terraria. Slimes with ores in them. I kind of want to see like a more hardcore version of this challenge where the slimes don't have that stuff in them, because you would still be able to build up the world. I think you would need access to fishing. Once you have fishing, I'm sure you could do all kinds of shenanigans. Those can be normal. Oh, you can get just without skyblock slimes have that stuff in them. I didn't know that. Acorn, These give me lots of wood. Honestly, with this slime spear, the kill holes are almost unnecessary versus slimes alone, because it's easy. While we're down here, why don't we put one of the banners here? Okay, soon our wood troubles will be over. Unfortunately, the cloud slimes they're not, I don't think they're spawning down here, but I think they're falling from the... It's okay. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect place for a banner. And that buffs us while fighting blue slimes. Of which there are a lot. Okay, we got some wood. Let's make a bunch of chests. And maybe some more office blocks, and we can expand our house and so on and so forth. Okay, I want 2 chests because my inventory is a mess. I would like office blocks, but surprise! I don't... I do not have the wood. Oh, I should be careful. I'm gonna fall. Have I found any more? Surely I've gotten some more rope. I killed some slimes. I guess not. Okay. You know what? This room up here, we're gonna have a room up here that's like chests. Yeah. Okay, this chest will be our gravestone stuff. Gravestone markers. Oh my god! No! Oh wait, hey, that's a heart slime. This is how you get, this is, you know, you ever notice how fragile we are with our low number of hearts? That's because shit. Well, never mind. In the base game, you find heart crystals in the caverns, and then you smash them with a hammer, and then you use them, and you get more max HP. In Skyblock, you can find slimes that have heart crystals inside of them, and then you can increase your max HP that way. That's okay. We'll, you know. It's fine. It's okay, guys. Anyway, something they added, check this out, similar stacked to nearby chests. So now all my stupid gravestones go directly in there. Put some grass seeds in, similar stacked to nearby chests, and now all the materials are in there. Unless they're in your hotbar, and then they don't, which is cool. I have access to cloud blocks which stop fall damage. Oh, do I fall faster than I use the... That's actually true. And cloud platforms do the same thing, so... That is true. So I guess I could just, Oh, fuck! I am a little confused about why there are still enemies spawning down here, but that will stop. Oh man, my gold. Wait, the merchant showed up. Did he show up because I had gold at some point? I was once a rich man. Now I am a poor man. One of my problems here is that there's this structure here. Anyway. It's a good idea with the clouds. Hey, woo! Hey, my plan worked. There are, Hey, what happened to my... I had slime platforms and now I don't. Did I use them all? No way. I made like a bunch. Well, maybe I turned them back into slime blocks and used them for something. Or maybe I stuck them in here? Yes, I did. Bro won't recover the money. Yeah, the money is gone, my boy. Anyway. I do want to kind of expand out this cavern layer. Or do I want to put it near the town? That's the question. I want to have a farming area down here somewhere. We can buy ropes now, by the way, from the merchant. But I would really rather not, if I don't have to. We want the net. We want this mining helmet so things are not quite so dark all the time. Although, honestly, no, we don't. I'm just going to buy some ropes. Then I'm going to make my cavern farm just a wee bit lower. That's still not deep enough. I'm looking on the minimap. Oh, whoops. I was going to fight that ghost, but never mind. Alright, what next? Inventory is unjunked. What can I do? Just climb to a cloud, harvest it, and then build 2 wide cloud platforms across the rope whenever I want to stop. Yeah, no, I agree that that does make sense. Alright, it's nighttime now. Oh yeah, I could get... I want to build the copy blocks up. That's what I want to do. I don't particularly want to farm here. No, I want to farm at the cavern layer because I want to increase my max HP. That's what's up. So I want to go back up to the surface real fast. It looks like nothing is growing. What a shame. That's fine. Okay. See, those gem guys. Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, guy. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hey, bro. He might give me a hook, I think. And I could build a grappling hook. That'd be pretty sick. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do this. Smelt some more stuff, whatever it is we have. Okay, I want to see, can I make platinum anything yet? Nope. Takes quite a bit. I think I'm going to put these in here so we can, you know, all of our iron bars and things. We're going to buy a little more rope, and this will be like the last rope that we buy, I think. We're gonna make a farm at the cavern lair, because fundamentally what I want more than anything right now, I think, is max HP, and I think that the heart slimes only spawn on the cavern lair. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the mini-map before. And if I had been, I would have seen, wow, I can see where my rope ends, yeah? Okay. This is going to be the cavern farm. It's going to be like so. I don't know if this is going to work, because I know there are certain enemies in the cavern layer who I'm pretty sure can just, like, spit gunk at me, and it's going to be a bad time for me, so I don't know. I don't know. I think they might be able to attack me through that hole, but we will see. It could be awesome, though. Perhaps. Oh, I certainly hear something up there. Over there. Oh, good. I love bats. Oh, yeah, the bats can... Oh, my God. Oh, I'm so screwed. Holy shit, I'm so screwed. Oh, wait, that's a... Is that... Wait a minute. Don't die. That might be something useful. Is that a trinket? Oh, shit. Well, we'll never know, I guess. It was making chicken noises when I attacked it. Yeah, the cavern layer spawn rate, I think, is a bit higher. Hey, that's okay. We have more wood now. Well, see, the thing is, there was no land for them to spawn on until I made it, and so it took a second. Things don't like to spawn, you know, off-screen, right? So... Hello. Like, if you can see it, it's not going to just appear out of nowhere. So, Alright, we'll just let these things grow. But, like, as soon as there's enough land for it to spawn off screen... Okay. Do I have, like, any material to make a door out of? Put a giant capture pit at the end of the platform. Well, this is what I'm talking about. He's throwing stones, or bones at me. A capture pit at the edge of the platform so they can't fall off. I was planning on doing, like, like this kind of thing. A little taller, of course. Okay, this is the guy I was talking about. I think he can spit right at me and just kill me instantly. We're gonna find out. No, maybe not. Okay. However... Oh shit, no, he hit me. Something hit me. Yeah, alright. Interesting. We're gonna need to build that up so they can't go past it, but then we're also gonna need a way to stop the ranged dudes from being cute. Maybe like a little tiny wall that they can hop over so they know I'm there, but they can't shoot ranged at me. Okay. This goes higher. More creative with my kill holes and stop being so basic. Yeah, pretty much. That might do it, but then I don't know if that's gonna, shit, god. Oh, no! No. The interesting thing is, like, how fast the screen fills up with stuff, in this mode in particular. And I think that, I don't think the spawn rate is jacked up. I think it's just, like, typically there's a bunch of walls and stuff in the way, right? So typically when you're playing this game, there are a bunch of enemies on the screen, but they can't all get to you at the same time. So when you have a nice wide open space, suddenly you see that, like, actually the spawn rate is no joke, you know. Okay, here's what we do. We put a rope there so I can, you know. Okay. Okay, this is good. I get to do my test now. They have to hop. Okay, but there's still the problem with them being able to shoot through. If I keep attacking them, though, yeah, they don't have time to do that. So this is fine. I think I could build, like, one block over, though, so I'm getting, like, more attacks. Because I'm only hitting them with the tip right now. So 1, maybe 2 blocks over would be ideal. Otherwise, this is pretty good. Just the tip. You know, we're playing a little game with just the tip. I also need to move the wall above me up to the very edge, because they are currently able to, you know, sit on top of me, and that's not what we want, right? Okay, how did I take damage? How am I taking damage? Okay. Granite Slime can slip in. The question is, why was he not getting knocked back? Are they maybe just immune to knockback, I wonder? Making progress, though. There is progress. There's progress being made through my many deaths. The janky... Listen, some of us are not, like, Terraria experts here, okay? Like, I don't think even when I played Terraria normally, I don't think I ever built a kill hole. I think I just kind of explored the world and built arenas for bosses. I did that. Yeah, cobwebs, I guess, just on the cavern layer, they just kind of appear. I don't know, I think there's an armor set I can make with those that's for summoning pre-hard mode. So maybe I should do that, but we don't have a summon, so... You know what? I'm gonna eat this apple. I guess cloud slimes count as green slimes. That's kind of cool. It's a little curious that this stuff is not growing. Somewhat confused about that. Oh wait, that's the dude I was waiting for. Yes, yes. I need to talk to him. He's my boy. Do I have the money? I don't have the money. Maybe we can sell some things. I was really hoping he would spawn in. He has an item that I really, really want. And I think he always sells it. He sells different stuff at different times, but I think the item that I want is mine for the taking. Yeah, he's my boy. If I could just get to him and purchase some quality goods at reasonable prices, that'd be pretty ideal. Ancient Iron Helmet. Hello. Alright. I'll take it. He will help me farm. Not as much as I would like. He just kind of let the skeleton go right past him. I will build like a little underground path to see him if I need to. Oh, the traveling merchant is here too. I care less about that. I think I may have to do the underground path plan. I don't like a little tunnel to reach him. Because if I die, I think he'll despawn, which is not what we want. Okay, we got the hook. That's cool. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna pre-make the little tunnel underneath. He'll spawn in again. Or maybe he won't be gone when I get back, I don't know. But we're gonna make a little walkway beneath this thing. Out of platforms. And that way we'll actually... What I want to purchase from him is the... it's like this little book that means that when you hit vines, you get... hey, New Jazz, how you doing? You've got Chud in your name, so you know I'm gonna like you. Alright. What is up? Yeah, I mean, I'd like this lifeform analyzer, and of course we want the fedora so we can tip it at people. Oh, there's a katana. Yeah, like some of the stuff would be nice, but we don't have the money for it. I don't feel like selling things for it. But what I really want is that stupid book, so that I can turn vines into ropes. And, you know. Okay, yeah, so now we have a little platform, little walkway underneath. So I can talk to that fella and collect things if I feel like it and not get just completely owned. There's a heart slime. Okay, if I'm very careful, I will not die here. However, if I'm not careful, we will get owned again. Okay. Who's the man? It's me. There we go. These bats are the bane of my existence. I kind of screwed up my kill hole. I guess we could just, like... kind of, sort of, make this into a janky... Okay, that's fine. I want those guys gone. That's good. That's actually ideal. Alright. Okay. Oh, son of a... No! Okay. Okay, that's kind of... It's not working. Can I just place this and make you get shoved out? Apparently not. Now I can. Okay, perfect. Okay. And then, but that got in. They got inside. Oh fuck! There was a pinky, which can get through the 1-block holes. I refuse to look at a tutorial on how to make a farm in this game. We're gonna figure out step by step the ideal path. Listen, this is the ideal way to play Terraria. I am the master. I know exactly what I'm doing. This may not, you know, you may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Just dying repeatedly to bats and things in the cavern layer, and pinkies apparently. What's funny, if we actually took out that pinky, we would have we'd be flying high on tons of gold. So that'd be kind of nice. All right, let's stop being silly here. Let's make like a couple of doors. Okay, just basic-ass wooden doors, which we will proceed to use, for example, right here, so I can stop breaking this thing apart over and over. And this goes away as well. Okay, perfect. I guess maybe I want to make this thing a little bit longer. Can I not have a door on a platform? Alright, fine. Okay, now, I still need to resolve the whole slimes somehow find their way inside of the kill hole thing. But in general, this is pretty good. I know that pinkies can get through. I know that slimes can somehow get through, like, once in a while if I can't push them back. And I know that bats can get through. The mining shirt, eh? Probably not very useful in this mode. All it really does is make you mine faster, I believe. Yep, these guys can spit and hit me and throw bones and hit me, but if I've got them stun locked, it's no big deal. Yeah, this is pretty good. Bet you guys thought I would never get this farm going. Well, you were wrong. And now you owe me money. I bet you it's not too far away for us to get a weapon that does a little more damage. I'm shilling for money again. Well, you see, Bitcoin is down, so, you know. Unless you want me to starve. Yeah, are those guys... Are they just immune to knockback? What is going on with that particular slime? Is that just a stone slime? He's making progress. I can't move left because there's bats. But this, he just doesn't give a shit. Like, he's just inching towards me pixel by pixel. This is not amazing. This is not great. It's a marble slime. I want some marble to make a marble biome. What is the deal with that? No, I know what a hoik is. I did build a hoik once for the purposes of killing the dungeon guardian. So you're wrong. You are wrong, sir. I know what a hoik is. But I don't see how a hoik would help me here. That's like ancient technology. Did they never fix that? I guess they probably left it because it's fun. Yeah, you are shooketh. I knew you wouldn't think I knew that shit, but I did. I do. Slimes can't go through platforms. Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess that's the path. That is... It's very counterintuitive. I mean, thank you for the tip. But I don't... I would like to know why they're not, like, you know, why is it just... Are those particular slimes just immune to knockback, or what... Okay, I heard the placement sound for the platform, but it didn't actually place. Conveyor belt. I have never seen a conveyor belt before. Okay, fair enough. I feel like, if conveyor belts are constantly moving you in one direction, That could be interesting. You could make a very interesting arena that way. Typically, I like to make my arenas, depending on the boss. I remember I like to make really long minecart tracks and fight while in a minecart. Because you can move very fast in a minecart, and you can slow down to whatever speed you need to be going. Like you can perfectly match, for example, the Wall of Flesh's speed, because you really don't want to go too fast with the Wall of Flesh, because it'll, it'll chase you down. And let's just arrive faster, and then if you get to the edge of the world. That is one thing that's going to be harder in a small world, by the way, is the Wall of Flesh. If I have too low of DPS, that's a problem, because if you reach the edge of the world with the Wall of Flesh, you just straight up lose, so. But anyway, with conveyor belts, if those are just constantly moving me, I wonder how fast I can go with that. Okay, that's like a lot of bats. That's a tremendous number of bats. I need a solution for the bat problem. Probably just walls. Like walls around my kill hole, so I can safely make it into the little lower collection area. Maybe wall off the collection area as well. I hesitate to make too many walls and too many platforms because, then maybe enemies are spawning to my left, which is obviously not what we want. Well, that's a problem because of the, it's got to be able to get through. Huh. I've got to be able to, like, climb my rope through. I shouldn't have put this, like, right here, I guess. I just lost some dirt. That's okay. There's dirt. Dirt is a renewable resource. Oh my god! Oh my god! Soon these bats will not be a big deal. We're gonna kill enough of them to get a bat banner down here, and also we're gonna, like, wall them off so they're not such a headache. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're still making progress. Alright. Immune to fall damage as long as it's clouds. Oh yeah, no, I know. I planned on it. Alright, and then if I just... I mean, I built this out of platforms, but maybe I should, like, change it out for dirt, right? Because bats can fly right through the platforms. We need more dirt at some point. Enemies can't... Well, it doesn't matter, because the bats will just, like, fly around. Like, we saw that we had roughly 4,000 bats just flying around. Like there. Like right here. I almost want to just sit here and farm bats so that I can get the banner up so they're less annoying. Because they do significantly less damage to you if you've got the banner. Okay, this is... I mean, this isn't ideal, but it's... fuck! Now, hold on a minute. I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody see how he actually got back there? Because that should not have been possible. That slime should not have been able to get through the kill hole. And he shouldn't have been able to get over the wall. Maybe the wall needs to be a little higher. Something funny happened. Unless that was that a conveyor slime? Maybe they can jump higher. Switches directions with signaled conveyor belt. I want to place some of these here in a minute once we're in a safe spot. Anyway, our goal here is to get heart slimes. Yeah, this is not tall enough. Our goal here is to collect, I want marble, and I want heart slimes. I want to get my max HP up so that I stop dying quite so much. There's a couple more things I could get, actually, now that I think about it. I think we can get a yo-yo from some of these enemies. I actually, because I have that hook, I could go ahead and make a basic grappling hook. Yeah, Elf knows exactly why I want the marble. He's already picked up on my secret scheme. Yeah, that's all I want. I just want to make cool statues. Alright, this is working out. This is not too bad. We're gonna get items for this, we're gonna get cash money. I don't see any heart slimes, which is a shame, but give it time, they'll show up. I do still need to have I need to do a little work on the left side so these bats are not quite so annoying, but it's progress. Ancient iron helmet again. No, the bats are collecting though. Not getting too much gold. Okay, we need to fix this as well. Make it more dirt and not, I have near infinite slime. Make slime spears until you get a godly demonic brand, then sell them back to the merchant for money. Oh! That is an idea. That would be a good idea. And I could also just like, I could like run down here and then go back up and then run down here and then come back up until the slime bro, or excuse me, skeleton bro spawns again. And then I can buy the stuff that I want from him. One of the smart. Have you done Skyblock before, or are you just like, are you just using your basic Terraria knowledge? So this is not actually a mod, this is a seed that's in the base game. And the way it works is, you start on an island in the sky. You start on a regular sky island, except there's no grass, there's just dirt and cloud blocks. And you just gotta build the world up from there, because the rest of the world is non-existent. So everything you see, I have built. This glorious thing. I know it looks like the regular game and not weird at all, but working out basic knowledge, yeah, fair. Yeah, no, I should, I mean, at a minimum, I should make slime spears until I get a good brand on it, just for the sake of having more attack power. How much slime do we have, out of curiosity? 289. I would not call that infinite. Ooh! Hello! I forgot mimics were a thing. You can get chest loot. Well, this is based. Alrighty. Yeah. Pretty much Gridgem, but, unfortunately, I'm not omnipotent, so I've made a few mistakes here and there. Alright, so we have very low attack power right now. I will chip away at this for the next 15 minutes, but it's cool, because he is going to drop... It's going to drop the best pre-hard mode item in the world. I just know it. Fingers crossed. Actually, what do we want it to drop? I wonder. The cloud in a bottle would be cool. I can think of a lot of trinkets that would be nice to have, but like Cloud in a Bottle for double jumps would be pretty sick. Gold Mimic is going to be excellent loot. Well, we know it's going to be real good grappling hook. That'd be cool. We know it's going to be something that we need because we really don't have anything. Like, we're sitting here with an ancient... Like, our equipment is a big joke. We've got a mining shirt. We got no pants on. The gel spear is pretty cool, I guess, but, you know, not ideal. You know... It's like, we could definitely be rocking a little harder here. It's not just gonna be 10 gold. Is that how it works sometimes? Hey, Alf, you lied to me. The glitch is happening. Oh god. Maybe I can... Can I get... Nope. Son of a bitch. Okay, what do we do? 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 I don't have any solid blocks anymore except for the stone. Fuck! Alright, I need to figure out... Well, I mean, the Mimic is gone. It's gonna despawn, probably. But I need to figure out how to stop that from happening. The slime wall didn't do it. No, I mean, they can't... Under normal circumstances, they cannot... Have we considered walling up the shaft? That's what she said. Well, I could do that. I mean, that's a good idea, to stop the whole, bat situation. But the, my issue is that the slimes are sometimes, especially granite and marble slimes, are just kind of inching their way through my little attack hole. You're absolutely right that I should wall up the shaft. That's a smart move. I need more dirt or something. I need, like... I just need blocks. Oh, there's the demolitionist. We should build him a house. I'm surprised that he showed up without a house. I didn't know that that was a thing. I assume he will leave if he doesn't get one. I may just, because I have so many extra clouds, I think I probably will just, yeah, I will indeed wall the shaft. But in the meantime, granite slime seem to be unique to Skyblock. I don't even think it's like a granite slime thing. I think they're just like a little beefier. And I think the result is that they just survive long enough to glitch their way through my kill hole. I really don't think it's a granite slime thing. Could be wrong though. Okay, give me that. It's a beautiful office building. I just need more damage. I mean, yes, but that might not happen for a while. I don't know. Farm up some slime spheres. Yeah, perhaps so. You know what I'd like to do, actually? We're gonna go back up, painstakingly climbing to the top of the world. We are moving the solidifier. Okay, let's verify. Yep, he can live there. Missing a table and chair. That's fine for now. We're gonna take the solidifier. We're just gonna pop it up in this room. This was a good idea. Go to the merchant. We will sell the ones that have no brand. Wow, they're worth almost nothing. The ones without a brand are worth basically nothing. Okay. That has more damage, but this one has more crit chance and more knockback, and I wonder if I have more knockback if I can actually successfully knock those damn slimes back, so we'll try this. And I'm gonna start, well, hold on. Well, no, I have no wood, never mind. I am going to start putting, I mean, it's not much, but I'm gonna start putting coins in this chest. Okay. Okay, I do want to get my cloud blocks back. I did not mean to eat that steak, but that's fine. No, no! We're gonna wall the shaft. I was like getting ready to do it. That's okay. It's alright. We will never have this problem again. Soon the elevator will be safe as houses, you know, as that guy in New Vegas liked to say. We're gonna be good to go. This is yet another reason I want the damn marble biome. There's a certain thing I can get with the marble biome that would make me very happy. Oh, wait a minute, that's... I'm getting bablooped. Somebody bablooped me. Alright, I closed Discord. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, sorry about the sound effect there. Spikes or caltrops in there? What are you talking about? And where? In my inventory? You're probably seeing the conveyor belt. Oh, fuck. We're painstakingly building this shaft where bats cannot get into it. I am fascinated that one like bounced through here and then went down and back up. One of the drops. No, it's a hook. We could make a... I mean, honestly, I should... In fact, I will. I will go ahead and make a grappling hook because that's gonna make me stop dying every time I fall. Because I'll be able to at least sometimes hook back up. Why don't we do that? I've got the stuff for it right now. We just need chain, boom, and then there it is, grappling hook. Yeah, we had iron. We had iron already. It's building out of my chests, so... I don't think I need chain for anything else, but we'll stick it in here just in case. But yeah, we can do this now. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're back in action. Time to grapple with the situation. Yes, naturally. I think we're doing a little more damage. It's not too bad. It's definitely faster. Was in the lower layer too? Oh, you mean the collection area? Yeah, I agree. there's a conveyor slime. Let me make sure I take that out. Because those guys are so fast and jumpy that I don't want it to... Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got all of them. Faster plus more knockback equals way better. Yes, yeah. Well, I didn't think the knockback mattered too much because, you know, we've already got him kind of in a little kill hole, but it may very well... I mean, I'll trust it... I will trust it once I see, that thing, where they're just immune to knockback, so they just jump and then slide their way in, and it's happening again. So we gotta come up with a solution to that. Oh, hey, we just got a mining helmet. That's less defense, but it gives me light. Well, no, it's the same defense, okay. Do I have right side conveyor belts? I only have clock... Oh! Now that's an idea. Make a conveyor belt. Yeah, clockwise is right side. If it, you know, unless I'm confusing my right from my left. So, yes. I want to put a door here. Make the floor of the farm pit out of conveyor belts. Yeah, no, that's a smart idea. Genius. We don't have power. Does it work on enemy? I don't know if it's working on them. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. I can put one there too. So if they start to get inside, it sends them away. But to fix this for now, I'm going to need to cut a hole here and hammer this. This little guy, and this is why maybe I should be making kill holes vertically only, because they can't slip through by falling, right? Like this is, I'm totally safe here. Can enemies squeak through the one tile gap? So the little tiny slimes, the pinkies that are rare can, and bats can, but otherwise they shouldn't be able to. However, these slimes are like, the granite slimes are kind of sort of getting like glitched through. And yeah, later in hard mode there are monsters that will just say like, oh, nice kill hole. Would be a real shame if I walked right through it. With this granite slime, with the granite, I could build a granite biome, but I don't know if there's any good blocks in the granite, or any good drops in the granite biome. I know marble has stuff that I want, you know, like badly. Bro, the conveyor idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I guess it didn't occur to me that it would affect enemies, the motion, but no, that makes sense. There's my life crystal. Yeah, buddy. That's gonna make me, just that one life crystal is gonna make me so much more survivable. But we're gonna find way more. It's the first of many. The only problem with this conveyor is it's sending the loot even further away from me, but that's fine. That's okay. We will go collect it. We have a little area to do that in. So where I stand on, replace one of the tiles with a platform, that way I can exit quickly and from below. That is a good idea. I didn't want to do that before because things were not walled off enough. But now that they are, you are absolutely right that I should do that. Now I mean, if I can get a marble slime to show up, we can start getting some really good loot. I think I might want to go up and leave every so often, because you'll notice all of these bats are flying around, right? And, like, there's also less enemies, yeah? That's because I am pretty sure the way Terraria works, there can only be so many enemies on the screen at the same time, and if there's already a bunch, then you're less likely to get, you know, you're less likely to get what you actually want. And I really have no way of clearing these bats off the screen other than simply rising up through my shaft and coming back after its, you know, screen is wiped. Hey bro, where's the where's the other mimic spawn? There is an added benefit, by the way, of me doing that, because that's like more chances for the Skelebro to spawn. I like that we still have conveyor belts, because that means I can build more farming areas with them. Okay, now we actually are kind of having a little safe bank here. That's gold. Okay, interesting. These bats did not despawn. They're simply following me up to my town. Maybe if I go all the way to the surface. Okay, this is real interesting. The grass is not spreading, and the trees are not growing. Does it think that this is the underground because I built it like right above the underground? Because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But the evidence is definitely here. However, the surface music is playing. You need dirt at least 2 or 3 tiles thick. Well, the grass will spread along 1 tile thick dirt, won't it? One tile thick is not... Well, shouldn't the grass at least be spreading, though? Once I clear some of this stuff, I'm gonna... I mean, we'll run a test. I'll take your word for it, you know. I don't think I have any dirt right now. I was actually hoping some dirt slimes would spawn down here, but it's nighttime, so... The spear is significantly better. Oh, shit. Alright, so we'll just, like, harvest some of the dirt from the island, and we'll make the thing a little thicker, and we'll see what happens. Where is... Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, so that's a good enough test. I think they need natural light, and the game thinks that this is not actually the surface, because it's like 1 tile away from the underground. That's what I think's going on. Because I am like 100% sure I've gotten grass to grow with 1 tile stuff. 1 tile thick platforms. And in fact, we'll just kind of like do a second test here. If I have any... I guess I don't really have any seeds laying around, do I? Or if I do, they're in my chest, so... We will go down to the chest and see. I have more acorns. Oh my god, I just want to get to my My elevator, please. Oh wait, this is the underground. Hey, thank you for the sub, Alf. Appreciate you.
Whoops, lol. Forgot I was having my IP do work on my internet.
Oh, I see. Give me that door. Do we have more seeds anywhere? I choose that message to notify. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, we do have more seeds. Alright. We're gonna test. We're gonna test and see exactly why that grass is not growing. I'm gonna put one piece of grass here. And... yeah. Whoa, hello. Oh my god, I'm trapped. That's... do not walk too far. Actually, I wonder if I can still... okay, I can still attack through this, so I just won't hammer it. And then I'm safe to not get trapped in my own little thing. That's another heart slime. We are making progress. So let's start thinking about, I mean, it's great to get more hearts or whatever, that's going to be helpful. Let's start thinking about how we are going to progress in the game itself. Because there are bosses to fight, like, I don't really know... I'm gonna be... okay, I can summon the Eye of Cthulhu, I know that much. Because, I am gonna be able to simply combine 6 lenses from the demon eyes. So I could fight the Eye of Cthulhu right now if I felt like it. I mean, I don't know if I have 6 of them, they're in the chests. But I have some, and I could go farm more, that wouldn't be a problem. Could we defeat it? I guess I would probably want to get more hearts and... granite slime problem solved. Yeah, no, this just works like a dream. I do wish some marble slimes would spawn so I could make my marble biome. Like... does granite have any good drops, the granite biome? I could build one, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I will at some point, but I don't think any good items drop in the granite biome. Anyway, I think I would like to get a set of either marble equipment or platinum, or at least some decent ranged weapon. Maybe some more iron or lead so I can make a minecart track to fight the Eye of Cthulhu on. Something like that. We could also fight, if it does the slime rain again, we could fight King Slime. Like, that's also an option. Night vision helmet. The night vision helmet is cool. I think you can combine it... I think you can combine that with the mining helmet to make, like, a better piece of equipment or something. So that might be worth it. But you might need the Tinkerer's thing to do that. Defeated the 50th skeleton. Alright. Geodes. What do geodes do? God, that is a lot of gold. Well, it's not a lot of gold, but it is gold. Let's go deposit that safely into the bank of MRG. Oh, you can get gems that way. Okay, so my whole scheme to do Shimmer nonsense with the, huh, okay. I guess I don't... I guess I just need a granite biome. Alright. If I want gems. Okie dokie. Might be easier. What, to do the Shimmer thing? No, I'm gonna assume the geodes are easier. I mean, granite, I don't know, how hard could the granite biome really be? I'm sure it's fine. I want to put it in the cavern layer, though. I think it has to be, or maybe not. But let's let's get more ropes real fast. I said I wasn't gonna buy any more, but I suppose I have to. If what's his face doesn't want to show up. Oh, the geodes? Yeah, the geodes would be way easier. So the copper helmet. That'll do. I should go ahead and get a net, actually. Because then I could collect those gem bunnies and whatnot. And at a minimum, I could just sell them and get lots of gold. Okay, this should be able to reach the bottom of the world. You'll notice the ropes are still disappearing. Highest tier food buff? Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. So, whoa, bros. I don't know what dropped that, but did we just get the chain knife? I remember that being a really good... Is that a good item? No, that's not good for farming. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. See, no, it does really good damage. And it's fast. It's real fast. This would be good versus... I think that would be just enough range to be good versus the Eye of Cthulhu. Maybe. Hey, more conveyors. You know what I really want to do is I want to get, I want the skeleton merchant to come back so that I can get bone torches, because that will actually increase my luck, which will increase rare drops, and rare enemies in certain biomes. I remember people got really mad when, the developer introduced torch luck. You really want range against eye? I mean, yeah, I do. I had another plan, I was gonna go, I mean, like, the marble biome is, like, super duper what I want to do, because not only can I get incredible defense from the set of armor there, and immunity to knockback, but also I can sit there and farm javelins, which are just a great ranged item versus Eye of Cthulhu. But chain knife, I think, it's like the bare minimum in terms of range for, I mean, I think I could make it work. Is this marble? Ooh, it is marble. Yeah, no, I mean, baseline eye is pretty easy, but you also have to remember I don't have, like, healing potions or anything. But if I do it on a minecart track, that's what really super makes it easy, because all those little eyes that he spawn just get, like, knocked out of the way when you're traveling at speed with the minecart. Yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind, I suppose. We do not have double jump or like any mobility, anything, you know. Do have the bat banner. I want to get that other conveyor, which has rudely dropped in such a place that it's hard for me to collect. So we need to clear this out, you know, enough that I can pop in there safely. Nope. Oh my god. Almost got owned by cobwebs. Okay, well, we have the marble now. I don't know if it's enough marble to make the biome actually functional. But we'll try it. I'm gonna, give me the slime, here we go. Okay, just a little bit lower. Actually, let's make that cloud platform. And then, sure, let's just... Yeah, the yo-yo was, The yo-yo would probably be perfectly good versus I as well. Alright, so I think it's as simple as just making a line of this crap. This maybe should be a little deeper. Like, I may have messed up putting this so close to my other cavern stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, we'll make it work. Let's, what? Yeah, right, but yeah, I just realized I should indeed, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, we don't have the ability to... We cannot change directions right now. We don't have like a switch or a button or wires or anything, so we actually have to build this to the right. If we're abusing conveyors to help us out. Because I cannot make those conveyors go the other direction. Oops. Okay, kill hole first. Yes, smart moves, yeah. We'll just make it out of wood, I suppose. 2, 3, 4. Bears won't work on the marble enemies. If any slimes spawn, it will stop horrible things from happening to me. And yeah, it's still help collect items. I mean, I'm not too worried about the items. It's just, you know, I was that was the next thing I was doing. Trust me. We're gonna make it like smaller this time, though. This is, you know. Should help with hard mode enemies. That's true. Yes, that is true. What is it, the Medusa or whatever in hard mode? Okay. And we don't want them escaping up the top, so we make this real tall. Okay, and then we stick the... If I can find the marble. Something like that. And of course, well, this is where the conveyors go. Right here. This is a little smaller, maybe, than I wanted it to be, but it'll work. Okay. I am pretty sure this is enough marble. It would help to have a little more, so things could like spawn out of sight. I think I need to kill one more marble slime for this to really work. Like, I think it's just... Oh, by the way, we can do that now, so I don't need like a door here. I can just grapple my way over. It's a lot less of a headache. So what we might do is just go from place to place. Nothing is spawning, and I heard something die. Does that mean we've got our boy? Is our boy over there by any chance? I see things dying. Why are things... Oh, nope, that was a critter. Never mind. I thought our skeleton bro was chilling over there. And I'd have a chance to buy quality goods at reasonable prices, but nope. Well, we'll do this for a minute, hoping for a second marble slime. But if not, no big deal. The Spelunker potions are kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, because like typically you would use those to find like ores and things and treasures or whatever, but because this is Skyblock, it's like, alright, great, you know? Like, let me discover what's in the world. Oh wait. The yo-yo would be pretty useful here. Yeah, I don't think it has penetration the way the spear does, but I'm almost sure that it does more damage. Hey, there it is. No, let's see, there was no brand to it, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad, but it's not good for farming. If it had a brand, it would probably be worth using versus Eye of Cthulhu. As it stands, I think I'm just gonna stick with the knife, maybe. More range with the accessory you can craft with cobweb. That's an idea. I mean, there's also, if we can get the skeleton merchant to finally spawn again, we can get the counterweights or whatever, the different colored counterweights, and then you can really beef up the damage. And I could keep farming salamanders, of course, and eventually a rally spawns that has a good modifier on it. There's our marble slime. That's what we wanted. Platinum. That's another good thing that we're farming here. Our platinum reserves are going up, and if, you know, even if we can't for whatever reason get what we want from the marble biome, you know, I'm gonna have platinum, right? So how far? I have a bucket now. I already have a bucket. But it's not raining, so there's not a whole lot I can do with it. I think the way you get water in this is to wait for it to rain and then just hold the bucket out, I guess. I mean, that's my best guess. And water is kind of a blocker because it's going to allow me to fish, and once I can fish, I can do all kinds of shenanigans. Alright, that should be long enough, I think. So the thing about the lava is that even worth it? I mean, that would be my question, is like, is it... Oh, hey, there's my boys. These are the guys. These are the marble guys. The marble boys are here. Welcome to the party, marble boys. These are the guys we want to farm. They've already given me a gladius, which I don't particularly care about, but they've also given me some javelins, which I do care about. Unpleasant gladius. These guys throw stuff, I kind of have to keep attacking them, but I want to make platforms beneath me so I can just go straight into my collection area. Those javelins, those are going to be what I use against Eye of Cthulhu, actually. They do really good damage, they travel reasonably far, and if I'm in a mine cart, I can just kind of travel in one direction and chuck them backwards as I go. And we can get some really, really, really good armor for these guys. This thing has a great animation. I don't think it's a good weapon, though. I wonder if I can... Well, it's not... It's like, you know... It's not enough space, or there's not enough distance, rather, for me to... This thing's attack range is too low. Oh, we already found the leggings! So check this out. Our current defense, 3. This thing has 5 defense. Boom. Like, by itself, this thing has more defense than we had before. You get the whole set, you become immune to knockback. It's, in my opinion, I think it's the best thing pre-hard mode. The range makes it truly unpleasant. It's true. I mean, it's probably a pretty good weapon in, is that our guy? That's our guy. It's probably a pretty good weapon for farming in certain situations. Hey, bro. Alright, I'm selling this. There's the plant fiber thing. I don't even really care about that anymore. Whoa! What's he got today? He's got the counterweight. I guess I just want the counterweight. I mean, I should buy the plant fiber thing just so I can have ropes for days. Fine. I mean, I could just buy them at this point. Like, I have not infinite money, but it's okay. We can sell more stuff and get the counterweight. Not granite. Sell my ropes. Those are free now. You can just buy... I could... That's true. I probably should. You're right. You're right. You're right. I was hoping to find him way earlier where I didn't have any money, and we don't need Spelunker potions. I want to keep the sickle. I guess I could just, like, farm here until I have the money for the counterweight. Five gold. Having an NPC reduces spawns. Ah, does it? Yeah, I guess it does. I didn't know if the skeleton merchant would count for that. I mean, that's probably for the best, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get to him very easily and buy stuff. I mean, I can live without the counterweight, honestly. I already have my little scheme of, like, these javelins. I'm gonna have 1,000,000 of them. I mean, later on, if I decide to use a yo-yo as my main thing, then sure, that'd be nice to have all the counterweights, and the different colors do stack, so that's great. But I mean, it's fine. Table and chair. I think what I want to do actually is I want to see how my little experiment's going, so we can figure out exactly why that grass is not growing. Yeah, yeah, Alf. I'm telling you, it's because it's next to the underground. Because the grass is growing there. It just is confused. It thinks it's on the underground layer, and that's why grass won't grow. Or I guess technically it is on the underground layer. Okay, that's cute. Die-hard yo-yo aficionado. No, they're good. It's a good weapon. I'm gonna clear out that turf, and then we can have an actual surface layer, yeah. Okay. You go there, you go there. I don't remember exactly how many tiles of space you need, but honestly, the no knockback property of the marble armor is the thing that I like the best, because especially here on Skyblock, where it's just so easy for me to get knocked into the abyss if I'm not paying attention. It's kind of nice for that not to happen. And when I have to switch to hard mode armor, I will be sad for me not to have that, but you know, it is what it is. Should probably try to kill a few more demon eyes if I'm planning on summoning Eye of Cthulhu. It's great pre-Skeletron. I think it's straight up the best armor in the game before hard mode. I'm not sure what else you would use other than maybe platinum armor. You know, before Wall of Flesh is dead. I guess you could use the Hellstone armor or whatever. I think I have some eyes in the chests. You like summon armor? Fair. Yeah, well, I imagine that, like, throwing on summon armor and a really good summon, or even a halfway decent summon, and just, like, sitting in a kill hole and going and making a sandwich in real life and eating that and just chilling out while the farm does its thing on its own. You were saying to use lava. And my question is, doesn't that do, like, not very much damage to enemies? Or am I thinking, like, am I thinking hard mode? It's been a while since I played this, so... I just remember lava farms being, like, sort of lackluster, unless you just really wanted to AFK. It deals like 100? That's not bad. Probably not good in hard mode, but... Okay, you can jump the demon eyes. You cannot really jump the zombies because they jump with you. So that's the trick if you want to farm at night out in the open. Not that I'm really trying to farm. I am just trying to erase this platform, and the game is not cooperating. What am I doing? I don't have my banners out. Okay, or the game could just spawn 1,000 demon eyes, that's cool. 50 damage per tick. Well, defense gets so high in hard mode that that's like probably, if I had to guess, I would guess that's basically nothing. But, yeah, I mean, pre-hard mode, I'm sure it's fine. Let's just forget. Let's just forget about that for the moment. We can build up the real surface with these blocks that we get here. It's not affected by defense. Okay. Well, what kind of HP would you say that enemies have in hard mode then? I guess would be my next question. I mean, I don't know. I'll go make some lava, it's fine. Okay, so not tonight, but hopefully tomorrow night we will fight the Eye of Cthulhu, I think. I will try to get some more of that gladiator armor and more of the javelins. And we want to get a minecart track going. I actually might make my minecart track in the sky layer because I think that's where the Shimmer shows up in this. And I don't know a lot about the Shimmer other than that you can dump things into it and get other things out. That was my big plan to get gems, I think you can like dump the gem animals in there. But, you know, get actual gems back. But I mean, I don't know, it'll be nice to experiment with and see exactly what you can do with it. So I might as well find it, right? And if I want my minecart track for boss purposes anyway, it's sort of a win-win, right? Although I do wonder, if I defeat the Eye of Cthulhu, and I do it over the Abyss, you know, with the Wall of Flesh in the base game, this is not a problem, because it just, you know, it just makes its own little box of stuff when it dies. But in this, I wonder if I kill him over the Abyss, does all the items just disappear as they hit the bottom of the world? Does burn copper coins. What are we talking about? These silver and gold coins. Oh, the lava. Huh, that's interesting. I thought if you had like a thin layer, it doesn't break anything. I remember that being the trick back in the day, but my knowledge comes from like ancient versions of Terraria before things like the Shimmer existed, and I don't even think, like, I did play with difficulties, I guess, but the first time I played the game, there were no difficulties. And I don't even think Moonlord existed when I very first played the game. I eventually did win the one, you know, do a playthrough in the modern versions, but... Alright, she wants a house. I guess I've finally taken enough damage or whatever for that to happen. We have lots of wood. Okay, so our goal for the day is going to be to get gladiator armor, get a minecart track going, get a nice arena set up for Eye of Cthulhu. Probably we will aim to just get the kill over the Sky Island. You know, when he starts to get low on HP, I guess I'll just like start hanging out near spawn. So you know, there's no risk of the items dropping into the abyss. So that's the plan. The plan is to basically get an Eye of Cthulhu kill. Might actually be a good place to leave off the stream. I can go get some lunch and get a couple of things done in real life. But I definitely want to kill at least one boss before this is over. Alright. I do want to, I just want to expand this platform real fast. I'm also collecting lots of platinum ore, so, you know, if I really just want to make a platinum armor and be done with it, you know, maybe I could do that too. Or I could make a platinum bow. Have a ranged weapon that's not too bad. But yeah, I want my, I do want like a little more to this grass growing while I'm farming, marble area. Also, I'm getting potions and stuff from these slimes, so that's something to keep in mind. Like, I should hit the B button to buff myself with, like, iron skin or whatever else I happen to have picked up. Okay, terrific. We'll put the grass seeds right here. Has room to grow in both directions. Put another acorn down, and then now we go to the marble cave that we built. Oh, another funny way that I found, if you want to defeat the Eye of Cthulhu really early, you know, and not try to farm up some kind of good weapon or whatever. Again, not that it's that hard, but like, something funny you can do is you can, oh my god. Okay. Something funny you can do is you could just like buy a shitload of grenades from the demolitionist, and they do a shocking amount of damage for this early in the game, and you just chuck them. You just chuck him at the Eye of Cthulhu, and yeah, he goes down. Oh my god, jeez! I should not have made quite so many office blocks, because I just realized I think I need wood. I think I need wood in order to make minecart tracks, but that's fine. There's always more. Okay, just gonna make a few more houses here. I mean, I guess I could have the nurse in my arena or whatever. You can use her to heal up in the middle of a fight if you've got the money. Okay, 3 chairs, 3 lights. Have I used up all my office blocks? So I have. Okay, that sucks. Got a little too rambunctious, perhaps. We really need to solve this wood problem, I think. gonna chop down a couple more trees and then we'll go to the marble. Okay, well this is already happening, which is nice. I will make a faster axe. Has the rest of this grown at all? Not really. Okay. Okay, these will be the last trees on the Sky Island. Just gonna chop all of them down, get the wood, make a little more office stuff, expand the town, and then we go farm. This is good enough. This is fine. Okay, not too much because I want I do want minecart tracks. Oh, that's the furnace I clicked. Whoops. Okay, so all we need is workbenches. Boom. Boom. And then walls. And we'll have a room for the nurse, and we'll have a spare. Okay, one more. Okay, perfect. Yep, got a spare room. Alright, cool. Now, with that wood, I'm gonna see how many minecart tracks I can go ahead and make, because I have been collecting some bars along the way. I want to make one chest, and then I'm going to make, I think I have to go to the anvil, actually, to make minecart tracks. Just 100? What am I missing? Okay, I guess I'm missing iron and lead, alright. Chest goes there. I want to put my extra weapons in here. Sort everything out. Okie dokie. I want my clouds. Guess I want my wood. And the dirt and the conveyors in case I want to make more kill hole type things. Farming areas. And then we're good. And I want the tracks. Okay, down to the marble. Probably wouldn't hurt to, I mean, even though this is the marble area, bats are spawning, so... It would not hurt to just say no to bats. Okay, this is great because we're I guess these slimes, even in the cavern layer, will spawn with ores inside of them. So if we can just get some iron and some lead while we're doing this, we're kind of farming everything. So we're hoping to get those javelins, perfect. We're hoping to get the helmet part of the oh, what's that? Stress ball. Continuously use some. What? Oh my god, what? I'm not clicking the... Does this mean I can just go take a nap? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Forgot about my... my terrible problem here. I do need to hammer that so it won't roll me over, but yeah, I forgot about the slime issue. There's the chest piece. 3% movement speed is just a buff, that's a modifier. Continuously use some items when not moving. So I guess that's so you can farm with, that's wild. You can just like go AFK and farm, even with melee items. Hey, this is great. I can just chill back and take a little sip. I think that's a new item, because I don't remember that being in the game. Is that the helmet, or is that his head? Well, we got the chest piece. Got the chest piece again. Sadly, armor cannot have modifiers, so getting multiples of those is kind of useless. We'll just sell it. $417 javelins. Like, we are collecting javelins, which is nice. I have no idea exactly how many we need to take down all of the eye's HP. Really, the main blocker now... I mean, I don't even really need the armor. The main blocker now is just... I would like to have a minecart track, that's all. Maybe like... I don't know, 500 units long. I can always just go to the other side. If if I'm having trouble. Just bounce back and forth. You can hammer the ends of it, so there's a little bouncy thing there, so you don't even lose speed. We might take a hit or two, but it's no big deal. Oh, another good thing about this is, I guess the heart slimes will spawn down here, so we can get our HP up as well. There is a limit, like your max HP will eventually cap out. That's interesting. Did it not? Why didn't it give me the heart? What just happened to the heart? Did I just have like a brain aneurysm? Like, what is... Did it despawn? Like, what? That's odd. Looking at my inventory, and I do not see the heart. But maybe that wasn't a heart slime? Maybe that was just like a slime with a regular heart in it and not a life crystal? I mean, I didn't like use it accidentally without noticing, because I would have 160 HP. I found two, and that was the third. I guess I'm confused. Okay. It's curious that so many marble enemies are spawning. But I think that's normal. I think ordinary cavern layer enemies can spawn. I think it has to do with the background blocks as well. But if I were to place marble walls instead of cavern walls, I think what would happen is I would just not have spawns anymore. Because player-made walls actually reduce spawn rate. Unless they're made, unless they're like the special ones you make in a graveyard, but I don't think that a version of that exists. I don't think a version of that exists for marble, so you're just kind of out of luck. Wow, we've found 2 sets of the leggings and 2 sets of the breastplate, but no helmet. And like three Gladiuses. Gladius. It's interesting that I keep finding slimes with gold in them. I'm not sure if iron can even spawn down here, so I may need to go to the underground layer. Yeah, that's platinum, that's gold. Like all the precious metals are spawning, but I'm not entirely convinced that iron can spawn down here. There's more marble. I'm not sure if having more marble increases the number of marble spawns, but we could layer it. We could stick another layer of marble underneath our existing line. At the very least, just less tiles for bats to spawn in. Trying to think if there's anything extra we could do with stone, because we probably have a decent amount of it by now. Okay, we're gonna go up and get these slimes out of the way, because we're not getting as many spawns as we would like. I'm also gonna go ahead and get my money out. Oh, whoops. Well, hold on, let's sell some things real quick. Hey, you. Gladius goes away, other Gladius goes away. Don't need the gladiator, breastplate, or the leggings. I don't even think I really need the mining shirt. Well, it says material, let's see what you can make with this. Stress ball is making it kind of irritating to do things. And let me click prospector shirt. I guess that's the hard mode version. That looks like, yeah, mithril. That's a hard mode ore. This is we really don't need to increase our mining speed. Let's just sell this. It might make sense to use in a world where we actually have to mine through things, but we don't. So, you know. Okay, I want the track. I actually do want this lens because I want to. Can we make the eye now? I think we need gold or something. How do you make it? So I know it's 6 of these things, and then. Oh. Oh, piss. We have to have the well, I guess we rolled crimson. We have to have the crimson altar. But there are no crimson altars in the world. That is interesting. Yeah, I forgot you actually need one of the demon altars to, you need a demon altar in order, to do that. So, that is a blocker. I am gonna go out on a limb and guess there's a way to make a demon altar spawn into the world. Like, I doubt the thing is just, like, not winnable. I think... Alright, so if you can't fight Eye of Cthulhu yet... I guess while I'm talking I should be farming. If you can't fight Wall of or Eye of Cthulhu yet. You could fight the Wall of Flesh. I could make like a farming area in hell. So that's possible. You could fight King Slime. That's an option. Because King Slime, all you gotta do is wait for it to have a slime rain. Or you could build a, you build like an item that summons them, I forget. It's like gel and gold or something. It's crown. You can get like some boss kills down at least. For sure. Let's go talk to our boy here. Well, hold on. I want the slime platforms. Where have they gone? This is the one problem with the stack similar. Like, it's really, really good in some ways, but Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Platinum bar, gold bar. No extra metal. Getting mildly frustrated with this axe being so crappy. Let's just make a platinum axe. Why not? We'll always find more platinum. No big deal. Put our gold away and our silver. Okay, I want to see how to do the thing that summons what's-his-face. So, gel is going to be in one of these chests. Actually, no, gel's going to be in my inventory. What can we make with gel, my friend? There it is, the slime crown. Requires a crimson altar. Okay, so I lied. We are blocked by the crimson altar unless there's a slime rain. In which case we can force Slime King to spawn by killing 150 slimes. I think it's 150. Ancient lore. So we can definitely kill one boss, and I think once you have a certain number of NPCs, actually, Eye of Cthulhu will just kind of spawn on his own sometimes. I just remembered that. So what that means is, here, we'll just sit here while I talk. Yeah, what that means is that if I kill the slime, King Slime, that means I've killed a boss. If I've killed a boss, that means the Dryad will show up. So that's another NPC. I think it's the number of NPCs that determines whether Eye of Cthulhu will spawn just naturally. So kill the slime, get Dryad to show up. I could get like the Angler probably if I just build out to the edge of the world. Well, maybe not, because I might need water for that. So I might need to wait until it rains. Wow, we just got, I think that's the max roll Gladius. It's godly. I don't want to see if we can... The dye trader. Okay, so we're still getting NPCs. Okay, the damage on this is real good. Like, this is actually... this is actually not bad. It's just the distance, unfortunately, is creating too much of a problem. But man, that'd be great. Oh, here we go. Here's 3 of them. I was wondering why they weren't spawning anymore. These hoplites. Surely there is a way. I don't know. Surely there's a way, though, to not have to just wait for slime rain, you know? I'm trying to remember what the spawn conditions for the destroyer are. Well, actually, I guess if I got a Crimson World, it's not even the destroyer. It's going to be the brain of Cthulhu, right? So I think you have to probably have to have a. Well, no, you got to break the 3 orbs, but there's no orbs. So if you made an artificial biome that had the corruption or the crimson or whatever, you could defeat the enemies inside of it, and you could get the little items that you use to make the thing that summons the boss, I guess. But again, you need an altar for that. So the only 2 bosses that I know for sure that I can summon right now, well, not really summon, but fight, would be if I get enough NPCs and the eye spawns on its own, or I wait for slime rain, I kill enough slimes, I get the king slime to show up. Also, wall of flesh. So like the transition to hard mode is definitely possible, because you go down to the bottom layer, you make some lava with the slimes or whatever. You know, get the voodoo doll, throw it in there, fight the wall of flesh, fine. And I wonder if I could go ahead and do that. Like, if I had the helmet and, like, a good enough weapon, honestly, if I just, like, maxed out my mana and farmed up Demon Scythe, I remember really liking that spell. You know, it's, like, penetrative, so it you know, hits all the little ads and things. Make like a really long minecart track. Start out at the edge of the world on the left side and then go to the right, or vice versa. Probably be fine. But I would definitely not want to do that without having this full set of gladiator gear. So we're just kind of like sitting here chilling, trying to get the hat. It's not like a total bust, because for every javelin that I get, I mean, that is helpful for certain bosses. I guess I could, oh, there's the helmet. Okay, sick. Alrighty, so we no longer have a light all the time, but we got the set bonus, we're immune to knockback, we have 16 defense, so it's gonna be a whole lot harder to kill me now. Also, we got an armored compass, that has 3 defense to it. That's a good drop. Yeah, that's really good, actually. This might actually be faster than using the spear because it actually does damage. Whereas versus the marble and granite slimes, I think I was getting like 2 damage apiece before. Alright, I'm sort of convinced that you cannot get iron ore down here. It's too deep. Okie dokie. Solid Gladius. I guess I should see if there's any reason for me to collect hooks, otherwise I can just start selling those as well. Oh, it literally is only used in the grappling hook. Okay, well. And the grappling hook is not a material, so why am I saving these stupid things? Those get sold. Unless you maybe drop them in the Shimmer and something fun happens, I don't know. Okay. Well, I could go ahead and make the Slime King arena at least, so I'm ready for when the slime rain happens. So we're gonna do that on the surface. Maybe like on the other side of the surface here, yeah. I want to be able to jump. I want to be able to jump up, but without too much effort. I want at least 2 layers, maybe 3. Yep. And it's just gonna be a little area where I can hop around and not get owned. Just like bob and weave a little bit. If we had the Eye of Cthulhu accessory thingy that lets you do the dash, that'd be sick, but that's not happening anytime soon. Honestly, it really doesn't have to be complicated. Like, this is almost sufficient. Like, it doesn't have to be super long. Frankly, I think this is big enough for me to just jump around. God, do I really need the solidifier to make slime platforms? No, I need to... I can make slime blocks and then... Do I really not have gel? Did I... Oh, I know what happened. I used them on the spears or whatever. This is my old kill hole that sucks. That's not ideal. Facing the wrong direction for the conveyor belts that I have. It says gel 18. Where is the gel in my inventory? Oh wait, it's right there. I have tons of it. Alright, I'll have to figure out why I can't... Okay, I had platforms. I can make those into blocks. I can make the blocks into platforms. But to do anything else, I have to have the solidifier. Mystery solved. I want to make this like 1 block closer. So they don't get bounced back quite so far. Whatever, this is fine for now. Okie dokie. We got some iron. Or, I guess, lead. And iron. We got a lot of wood lying around. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, there's the minecart track that we wanted. guess I can go ahead and build the minecart track. Wait, no. We were gonna finish the slime arena so it's like ready to go next time it rains. I do think that's the next step, is to kill King Slime. Okay. Now we have enough of these stupid blocks that we're never gonna run out. At least not anytime soon. Got a lot of defense. Halfway decent offense. Definitely think we're in a position to kill King Slime. I don't remember what all he drops. I know he has a mount that's kind of handy for getting around. It also makes you immune to fall damage. I do remember that. I think... I don't know what else he drops. But the real goal is to just kill him so the Dryad shows up. So I'm pretty sure you have to kill a boss before she'll appear. And we just want to get, you know, as many NPCs as we can. Change the world state or whatever. It hasn't rained even once. So no water for me. I wonder if it only rains in certain parts of the world. Okay, I think probably, this has been a decently long stream, I think probably what we're going to do is we are going to use up all these minecart tracks. Okay, there we go. We're going to use up all 500 of these minecart tracks, see if maybe we can find the Shimmer or whatever, and if not, that's fine. This will be our Eye of Cthulhu arena. Such as it is, basically just a big long minecart track in the sky. And in the worst case scenario, even if we don't find the Shimmer, which I don't know, we probably won't, I guess, with this not too much distance, we're at least building, we're building a path toward where the ocean would be in the normal world, right? And once we have that, if we can get enough water, if we can get access to water, then, if we place water there, I don't know. Do you need sand? That's the question for it to be considered an ocean biome. I guess we'll find out. I think you have to be on the edge of the world. And I think it's just considered an ocean biome no matter what if you're on the edge of the world. I don't think the material even matters. And just having the water only means that, you know, the fish can spawn or whatever. Okay, we didn't find anything. But yeah, I mean, this is what this is going to look like. Maybe I have Cthulhu on that side, and we're throwing stuff at him, you know. I can, like, kind of show the, like, here, let's pretend he's the Eye of Cthulhu. You know, I got my javelins out, and it's going to look like this, and I'm just like, bow, bow, bow. Except he's going to be a big fat boy. So he is not going to be dodging my javelins too much. Look at me not taking damage, how about that? It's almost like my armor doesn't suck anymore. Well, I mean, I am taking damage, but less. Interesting. Does seem like access to water is a big blocker here. I think there's like a boss that only spawns in water as well in the ocean. The Duke Pig Ron or whatever. Fish Ron, something. It's okay. Oh shit. I think we'll expand one of these platforms a little bit and then call it a day for now. It is interesting that this grass is taking like a million years to spread. But what I can do is I can allow it to spread to the west as well. Expanding this out. Cleverly go under. Thank you, grappling hook. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, there is a trick to that. You can, if my hook wasn't already out, I could have hooked downwards, and it just, like, magically stops my momentum. If you do it at, like, the perfect timing. I'm gonna go down there and get my gold back. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, alright, let's remember that we did not have cloud platforms there. Okay, yeah. So probably next time, Slime Rain will probably happen pretty soon. After I start, I would assume we will defeat the King Slime, and then if that doesn't progress us in any kind of way, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just cook up a scheme to defeat the Wall of Flesh. I might fool around in the Shimmer and like do some experiments there and see if there's anything I can make happen. Maybe I can make it, like, generate an altar somehow, but, yeah, okie dokie. That will be it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I am signing out.